Let's try that, sorting that out. You can still hear my mic, but I'm just going to check the... where is it? There? Oh. Okay. They should be better. Yes, yay, there we go. Good morning. It is, well, 20 to 12 now. That's noon 12 in London. But this is hour 1145 in No Man's Sky. My name is Mark. I'm looking blotchy. A suit as normal. But my name is Mark. I'm your pilot, and I'll be guiding you through the inky blackness of space. Much has changed since we last spoke. I'm still unsure things are actually working. Yeah, I think that's working. In that, different headphones and different way of connecting. I worked out last couple of days I've been trying to reinvigorate my old gaming set of headphones, Turtle Beach Elite 800, and I haven't used them since I got the PS5 at all. I plugged them in, just left them, and as it transpires, in that time the fake leatherette has fallen away from the patch, from the foam, so I've got new ones of those. The battery's not acting very well, so I've ordered a new battery. That's still to arrive. But I got sound to come out of them into my headphones, but then realised it was only mono. So spent a lot of time last night working through various connectivity ways of trying to get a better sound quality out of it, and nothing happened. No progress was made. I think it's always going to be mono. It's one of the I don't know. Yes, it works. It works over USB rather than actual digital, because there is no digital output, and they were designed to get digital output to reinterpret the 5-to-1 sound in a 5-to-1 sound within your ears. So it's a shame that technology's died, but you know they've conceded to allow USB audio to be used, but only in mono. And then this morning I turned on the TV, which is a new TV, and Philips is saying, "Oh, we can pair to your headphones." And of course, I'm using my TV as my switching hub for all my devices. I'm just still playing around here. Yeah, that muted the audio. I don't want that. So I paired my Sony Bluetooth headphones to the TV, and now I'm listening to stereo sound. Isn't that great? Through my headphones, which means that you should get nice clear audio through the microphone. Yeah, so that happened. Look, an old man doing new things, working with technology. Isn't it wonderful? Let's see the frigates in. We've got Rail of Gru the Wanderer here, out on a long mission, 3,360 light years. Viking effigies, activated copper, get knip. Thermic condensate, that's the sort of stuff. Iridescite, magnetized ferrite, and some zinc leaf tubers. How lovely. This is key of. Oh yes, I sent out all the stigmatas, didn't I? In search of helpful commissions. This is a trade mission. We got some fusion accelerants, Semiconductors, units, Viking daggers. Lovely. Well worth the effort. Over here, this is a combat mission by the looks of it. Oh, I should be doing this, shouldn't I? Oh, that's interesting. Why is that not working? Yes. According to this, I'm not streaming. Oh, there we are. How bizarre. I couldn't find my own stream. I mean, that's one thing that Twitch has got over on YouTube, but it's a lot easier to get to this stuff. Okay. And Stigmata Palmer Eldritch 3. Of course, there are 3 Stigmatas of Palmer Eldritch. Because that's the name of the Philip K. Dick book. 3 Stigmata of Palmer Eldritch. So, Stigmata of Palmer Eldritch 1, 2, and 3. Aren't I clever with my naming? Oh, Pat the Boar. Which is, it could be called Pat Labor, Japanese anime, fantastic. I really like the Pat Labor series. There are 2 movies over here which are actually just amalgamations of the serializations that went out in Japan. Cryopumps, nice. And if you're into the tech side of Japanese anime or manga, Pat the Boar is a good one to watch. Some alien nodules. Well, what do we call alien here? So that's got me some stuff. I didn't empty my pockets by the looks of it. So let's do that. We want salvage data, don't we? I'm using the royal we here. Yeah. More navigation data, that just piles up. Uranium, I thought those fingers uranium were fantastic. And some rancid flesh. Please welcome tonight, rancid flesh. user data. That can sell for good amounts of money. We don't need these Viking effigies because we've got loads of those. Same with the Getnet and the daggers. Aronium? No, we're full on uranium. It's that one. Cryo pumps. Just there. Herox, I think we filled in the void of Herox that we had. Yeah. It's just that, whatever that is. Adamantium? Grantine. Adamantium. That's cool. X-Men. This is activated cadmium, which I think we're fine for. It's the real cadmium we want. Yeah. Album pearls, they're fine. A frigate module, that can go in the junk drawer. Geodesite, I think we're more than... Well, that'll do. Semiconductors, for sure. Thermic, no, not thermic condensate, fusion accelerants, they can go there. Copper. Lovely. Lovely. A bit of fuel can go down there. Thermic condensate. Very good, sir, very good. Just thinking about rearranging some of this. We have 3 items up here which I could happily go into excess. I don't think I need ever any excess of unstable gel, but it can happen. What we really want is just one, but that can go to excess, that can go to excess, that can go to excess. I will swap these over. That I'm going to put into freight for store for selling. That can go up like that. That's a bit better, isn't it? In fact, what we'll do, as we're here and right now, is we'll turn these semiconductors into superconductors. That's better. Now, the reason I say that about unstable gel, even though it's one of my key production parts, it's made purely of fungal cactus flesh. I have almost a full slot of cactus flesh here, and in blue-green, again, absolutely loads of cactus flesh. And I could move it into there, there's plenty of storage for it. But that kind of breaks my brain. Oh, we've overflown our chaotic chromatic metal, so that can do that. Those Viking effigies can go over there. I think all of this could be sold. Oh, that's a redesign. Let's have a quick look at. Yeah, that's nice. That's pretty good. I am just messing about now, you're dead right. See, that should actually be like that. Oh. That was purely my need to sort things. That doesn't serve any purpose at all, knowing that when I come to this view, this is not the view you get. If you think about this order, frigate field, living glass, album pearl, alien noodles, and then look at the layout, that's going frigate fuel, living glass, alien noodles was the last one. It's chaos. It's chaos. It doesn't make any sense at all. So we'll sell the album pearls, the alien noodles, the chromatic metal. We'll keep the forged passport. Uranium can go, Cikne tubers, the Geknip, the Herox, activated cadmium, geodesite. So hopefully you can hear me okay and everything's okay after all that work. Again, just trying to see if there is an order. Can't see it. Oh, it's so nice to be in stereo. Oh, it's the 1960s all over again. Oh yes. It's Ethiopian coffee this morning, and obviously we get the benefit of me having a moustache. Or even a moustache this way around. I bet that was fascinating for everybody. Alright, we don't want to do that right now. We will do the morning roundup. Let's go off to Atlantis Crossing. I'm just checking this is actually all working. I'm just checking this is actually all working. Why is this taking so long to get to Atlantis Crossing? Oh, Twitch. Yay. That took forever. Yeah, a bit concerned. Let's do the settlement status first. We're picking up the Gamma route and the decouplers. And let's have a look at the citizen request. Oh, they can have an event. Makes them even happier than they can be. There's a little bit of settlement debt, but considering they give me product for free. They can have their fun. What they can't do is go out on expeditions. Not until I get a full complement of people in the village, which will take months of gameplay to do. I might do a little bit of reading up on that just to see. I don't think I can get it to S class. I don't think the class can improve, but I don't know. That's what I've heard rumours that's not possible. I don't know for real, but I'm going to try anyway. One of the things that surprised me when getting the PS5 was that right now the eagle-eyed amongst you would realise I'm wearing a pair of Sony WH-1004s headphones. They're Bluetooth, they are noise cancelling, they have a microphone built in, and they are they're the prosumer level of noise cancelling headphones. They cannot connect to the PlayStation via Bluetooth, and that seems odd. It seems deliberate. Bluetooth is an open protocol. Anything. Bluetooth, and it says when you're trying to pair, when you go to PlayStation and Bluetooth devices, yeah, Bluetooth audio is not on the PS5, which seems like I mean, I'm sure they've got their reasons, but I feel they might be commercial, which is the last thing a customer wants. Oh, we got 5 unstable gel there, right, okay. I do not want that get-knip in me, because I'll end up getting arrested for it. Back to Irregular Apocalypse. Okay. Are we going to put in another level of production? We've got those 3. What have we got in storage? more of those. Some of these and some of those. So I can turn those cryo pumps into cryogenic chambers, which I will do. Nice. And I can turn some of these, actually, what's in over here? 8. Let's bring them all out. 10. And 3 of those. Oh, never mind. Just made another one by mistake. I'm okay to do that, but that's not what I was trying to do. And liquid explosive and fusion accelerants make portable reactors, right? Good. And 3 of these plus 3 of those give me quantum processors. And we have 1 more in storage. So we can make 4 big things by the looks of it. We might as well just do two and two, right? So 2. Two stasis devices and 2 fusion igniters. They can go into here for selling. That can go into storage. Again, just thinking about the things that will overflow and things that won't. If I do it that way, it's more likely I'll have excess of those ones just below these ones. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I've got too much of right now is hot ice. And how much thermic condensate do I have? 6 excess. Well, it makes sense to convert those as I've got excess. Hot ice and thermic condensate make fusion. No. Cryo pumps. Yes. mean, these things don't need to be here, do they? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. You could shortcut. And with 6 cryo pumps and 5 liquid glass, yeah, that's better. There's 1 cryo pump left, but that's okay. I do have a liquid glass excess here, so I can make 1 more of those. Yeah, that came out of that slot, which is good. That needs to go into here. I think it's done well. Just trying to. I'm not. This one, Huey, definitely makes sense to me because this is the sort of the elements I can make from my production. This is kind of the top end stuff, and this is the other stuff. This did start out as round things with grey background. That was my decision around it. But I think I should move. Oh no. These to here. If I can remember not to move the page, the better it would be. That's never going to go into overflow. That's the idea. Same with these vortex cubes. That's better. Yeah, all right, let's leave it at that. Let's see what prices we can get. Mesh decouplers, they can go at 51%. Nice. And stable gel can go. Stasis devices, where are we on our price? And oh, I can sell those. And I'm keeping a keen eye on my units. And we'll sell the nip buds. Everything else can stay. Yep, lovely. Now, I think we left ourselves a moon to look at. I think we left ourselves a moon. Yes, I think that's fine. The overgrown moon. It's purple. Cikne Gamma. And it's the moon of Ukra 12. high Sentinel activity, but I'm expecting bad weather, of course. There it is. Looks like we're arriving on the dawn or dusk, not sure which. The sun is that way. Wow. Call that Vermont. Beautiful. There's something over there. Free parking too. I think it's a planetary manufacturing facility. Hence the rather heavy Sentinel presence. Yeah, I've got this as a animal companion. There you go. Would you like to have some food? Want a snack? Yay. Slapina, this is. That's kind of fun to have hanging around. Picked Slapina up yesterday. That's 4 of 8. Any other things flying in the sky that we... oh yes. That's 5 of 8. And there's 6. Seven. Just popped in. Let's see how bad the weather is. Isn't it pretty? All right. Let's break in. The screen displays a dead head of heart of a warrior. Thousands like it are available in the archives of this place, starved of power for a very long time. Universe real, we are real. All who docks on this truth shall be struck down. Gra. So speaks Herc, Sentinel, Blaine, Abyss Keeper, Lord of the Final Monolith. Well, that's a bit heavy. The log shows that the Hearts mutinied. They would no longer allow their battle enzyme to be used for the good of the High Command. They wanted the death that had been promised. This system has been set up to deceive authorities. Viking High Command believes this installation will still be active, full of harvested bodies compliantly producing enzymes. I'm going to report it. Oh. Ow! Hello, you. Well, that didn't turn the alarm off. What we can do, bit of a cheat, but if I do the restore, we'll figure out what the right response is. Obviously, the authorities know very, very well about this facility, and reporting it just exposes their lies. But I thought it would have been co-opted by a cult. You know, as you do, often wander into manufacturing facilities and think they're being co-opted by cults. Alright, let's do this again. Blah blah blah, Dead Heart Warriors, yeah. Universe real, they're real, blah blah blah. So what if I steal technology? Well, that didn't work. Try that again. What was the other one? Shut the facility down? That sounds like the worst thing to do. Yeah, so this is, you know, if there is a hack, if you're going to go do these things, God, I need to trim my beard, don't I? Make sure you click the flag just before you go in, so you can work out the best options. Because some of them, most, you know, like the maths ones have a fixed answer, but some of these are quite obtuse. Here we go again. La 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 la, truth, yeah, dead hearts, mutinied, da da da. Shut down production. Well, at least to get something out of it. I'm just doing this just because these Sentinels are so dumb. What, I didn't even get a barrel? That was pointless. So that's interesting. I thought one of them would stop the alarms from going on, but every single one of those choices led to the alarm continuing. I think this planet is very pretty though. We do have 3, well, less than that. What's that? 7 of 8. We have 1 more animal to find. Let's find out where it lives. Rare, ground, are always active. What can we look for? Well, we can have a wander over to some Sentinel bones. I'm going to take the flag before I go out. Do I have my animal companion near me? No. Let's summer bindle. Oh, this is fun. Oh, I think I'll be doing this a lot. There's a vigilant stone over there. I thought I was heading in the general direction of some bones. Yeah, I was. I've definitely gone the wrong way. So we should be heading east from here. Where are you, creature? Have a... There we go. Oh, and the go fast is a toggle. Very nice. Big old rock. Look for the one last red dot we want. Haha. Slightly the wrong way for me, but there you are. Well, that was a very easy creature bonus, wasn't it? I've definitely gone the wrong way. Bones. Bones. There it is. And terrain manipulator. Okay. Got some of that. Where's Bindle? Excuse me. So all creatures have been discovered. There's Bindle. Bindle can scout ahead. Not really sure what they're scouting ahead for, because it's not like... Well, do they tell you information? Where are you, Bindle? Gently pat, of course. We'll give you a treat. Oh, there's a up suit creature. That's me. I'm a suit creature. Shall we go and have a look at this freighter? The weather's pretty nice around here, so good Bindle. Definitely the wrong button for that. Got a rock there. No? There's an unidentified plant though. What, that one? That one? I'm glad Bindle is pleased. Much life, says Bindle. The remains of the SS Yamnato. Log extraction complete. Error. Unexpected log termination. That was it. So, let's see if I can remember where they all are. I mean, it's amazing that all freighters, when they crash on the ground, crash in exactly the same way. That's one. Next one is here. A bit of terrain manipulation. Should expose it. There we are. Salvage data. Thank you. Lost my way out. There it is. So that's 2. There should be another one up here. Job's a good one. Vector compressors are a trade item. And let me try and think. Really? More flat rocks? Oh, never mind. Sometimes the terrain manipulator is just the worst weapon. There is, what have we done? 3, or I've done 3. There's another one out here. There it is. Back to terrain manipulator. This is 4. And on the other side, this flat thing. Down here. There's one more. This is the one I always can forget exactly. There. Which I think is that's right. There we go. And that's the freighter done. I can call my ship here using navigation data. And we say hello to the Autophage. Hello, Autophage. How are you guys? Let's see if I want to buy anything from them. These are appearance modifications. I don't mind taking that. Yeah, let's see what that one of those costs. Well, I can see what it costs, but let's try that. Should we try all 3? We buy all 3. Yeah, we can. Let's do that. And who should we talk to? Kind of like neon hood guy over here. Construct a barracks. What are you, pre-built entity? I internet a nixoye in the boundaries. Have some Atlantidium. I was Eoxu, you were different. Many thanks for this. I will tell you Equeon disruptor. Atlantidium gives us power. I know. Yeah, but us Izelia. Any chance I can learn a new word? Yeah. Friendship symbol. And finally, what can I do for you? They want 380 paraffinium, which I don't mind doing. I get 2 more autophage words and some void motes. So let's do that. Let's find some paraffinium. Cobalt. I'm in a building over there. Star bramble. Bones. Activated copper. Star bramble. Activated copper. Activated copper. Cobalt. Copper. Paraffinium 808. Is Blindle around? Yes. What's up, Blindle? Let's have a snack. All right. Let's go. And yeah, I do have the paraffinium already on me. But I'm going to use this as a excuse to get some more. One of my favourite refuelings. It's one of the sort of pieces of crap you get when you use the terrain manipulator is silicon powder, as you can see it, next to the paraffinium being picked up. And silicate powder is, well, one of the elements, but a way of refueling the terrain manipulator. So it creates its own fuel. How wonderful is that? Just needs me to put it in the slot. And so good advice I learnt was to always use the smallest tool when refining deposits like this. You get way more. The larger tool is good for moving larger amount of matter out of your way, but when you're using it as a mining tool like this, use the smallest. And the train manipulator doesn't have any heat up or cool down issues. I think that's about it. I can't see any more. I mean, if I do that, this is the only issue with it, is it doesn't clear down the grid. I think that's pretty much it. I have 2,609, no, 2,069. Brindle, 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 where are you? There you are. Comfortable journey friend, let's go, let's go. Glad you don't mind this weather, Brindle. And this is definitely better than walking or using a vehicle. Yeah, you need, refueling, as in you need creature pellets, but construct A barracks. There you go, and some paraffinium. Thanks for the void, mates. And learn 2 new words. What a hell of a mast topper, isn't it? Let's just learn some more words as we walk around. Practice language. Request a word. Have an aggression symbol. I learned the word for violence. Divergent construct media. Yes. I'd like to practice the language, please. Request a word. Friendship. Restoration is a friendship word. Construct tax. This staff of yours is aggressive. Have some Lantidium. Do you like my carapace? I do, yeah, it's very nice. I like the shoulder-mounted gun. I built it from myself from what I could. We all build our own bodies. And hello, yes, same thing. Practice language. Hasn't got an arm. We need a new arm. Oh. What if I practice speaking? Construct tax that stares at me with great curiosity. I recall some of the Autophage words I've learnt. Installable. Construct tax is delighted to meet a fellow technology enthusiast. They warble at length with their strange electronic languages. That's like when 2 audio nerds get together. I walked in and he had Bang & Olufsen. I couldn't contain my laughter. Okay. I think we're done here. Let's complete that. I feel I should do the honest thing and just misspindle. Oops. Okay, we will return to Irregular Apocalypse. Now, just excuse me when I eat a banana. That was an odd sound. It's a very good banana. And I think we'll continue our journey in. From this panel. Let's line up this dial with the center and dive towards the center. $3893998. This one looks like a good distance. It is 4378. It's a mining average economy. Just 2 planets. Numericenda, which is torrid, and Eofi, which is boiling. They don't sound great, I've got to say. Let's see what we can sell. Spark canisters, they can go. Manufacturing for the pyrite grease. Advanced materials for the user data. Okay. Can I do that here? No, I didn't think so. No messing about. I think yellow, well, it started out yellow, now it's green. This inky blackness of space. $358 near the center, okay. High conflict ratio. GEC, mining. Let's pull in my freighter. Oh, I didn't pick up my carbon this morning. So what we got? 4 planets and 2 moons. Misty with aggressive sentinels. Bladed with aggressive sentinels. Shell-strewn moon. Nuclear. Sub-zero. And noxious. Maybe slightly interested in the bladed planet. One fauna to discover. Let's go and see what a bladed planet looks like. Excuse me. Dramatic. Doesn't look like much activity on the surface. Oh, well, there is. I say that. And we get an unknown building. Oh, of course, it's a boundary anomaly. Iteration hash 2394829084924924924H. A terminal blinks awaiting input. Download the data. Scenario: Portal Network Protocol breach enabled. The end is the beginning, and the beginning is the end. The walls of the multiverse collapse, and a traveler can see traveler, friend can see foe. All hope is lost. The end approaches. There is no time, no space to say how much I loved life. Only fear is left. G. Bumblecandius. Oh, Bumble, yeah. We've got a Sentinel snooping about over there. I should pick up the flag quickly. Well, that was it. Now into the acid green of the inky blackness of space. And let's jump again. Oh, that's not good. You're right, Selsgekeka. The gek stares at me with open fascination. Something about their wide-eyed curiosity seems naive, as though they lived a sheltered existence. Perhaps they should never stepped outside this freighter. Perhaps they have never stepped outside this freighter. Or maybe not, but maybe they haven't stepped at all because they don't have any legs. Just a thought, an idea. I think legs are good for gek, personally. Look over here. Here we have a gek with legs, you see. Merchant epoch. Definitely has a bit of an advantage over Selgek Acto. Merchant epoch, are you okay? Commander friend, is it time to begin next trade exhibition? Well, it is, yes. But not right now. I'd rather you... Selgek Acto, are you okay? Greetings, Commander. Seems fine. I mean, I think they're just trying to outdo the Korvax from a couple of weeks ago, who only had one leg, and they've gone down to having no legs. Fine. I did do this, didn't I? Oh, I haven't done the actual... Creature bonus. Good. Let's move on. Slightly off target there. Four, 3. I think Totoke is probably too far. Oh, no. Yeah, let's go there. Okay. save that. Let's have a look at the planets. We have a bleak planet, a charred planet. Is it hot? Vacant. Oh, we've got to have a look at a vapor moon. Temperate moon. Terraforming catastrophe. Scorched. Kind of interested in Lebianet. We'll mark that. And maybe this one as well. On the what is it, F6? I thought it'd be, well, there's a temperate planet. Before I go and visit those, I will just see what the trade network is like, because it is scientific. No, they're not interested in the living glass. Alright. And before I do this, I'm going to put the other ships away. They're not doing any good for me up there. Now I'm getting lost. Come on, take the lift. There's that moon. And because of that, I actually thought this moon was the whole thing, but no. There's a traveller transmission tower there. With free parking nonetheless. We have occasionally boiling fog as a weather. And I think 8 flying things, it said. Soon verify that. Yes, 8 flying. One far away there. And there. Ah. Floaty. So 6 of 8, not bad as a start. Let's get some rocks and trees. Oh, there's another one. They look different to those ones. Wow, that was quick. Not the most photogenic planet, for sure. But at least it was nice and efficient in presenting all the living things in one easy stop. There's the flag there. Try not to hit the animal. I don't know how rare it is. And there was a terraforming catastrophe. A temperate moon somewhere, right? Let's have a get back in my capsule. Yeah, I think these are planets, not moons. That's Exin, scorched planet. This also is. That's bleak, but surrounding this one, I think on the other side is a moon, which is temperate. There. Aggressive Sentinels, though. Ow. If you are spoiling for a fight with Sentinels, this is a good place to find them. Look at that. Just wandering around. Hello, mate. You alright with me? Just chilling? Is he supposed to do that? Just walk into that? So that's got sulfurine in it, that's got uranium in it, that's got radon in it. Lebium thermic condensate. Oof. It's almost tempting to take this one on. shall we? Ow. Oh, there are loads of them. Sorry for the silence while I take on the Sentinels. Can't talk and shoot at the same time. And what do we get? Some thermic condensate, rate 141 radon. Is it really worth it? 133 sulfurine. I don't know if it is. They were alright with me earlier, just because I blew up some of their friends. They got memory now or something, come on. if I can remember where I parked my ship, it's over there. I will leg it. Well, I reminded myself why planetary depots are not really worth my time. There we go. So we have 10 life forms to find. We've got 4 of them. I'm going to move away from these Sentinels. See if we can find another place to hang out. I don't have any alert on me. Oh. Didn't pop up in the scanner, but I'm going to end up with that. Icon. I think I am anyway. Oh, they're just angry all the time. Alright. An exploration mission. We have some unknown buildings, not too far away. I'm not going to visit. Just to see we've definitely noticed a bit of an issue with, well, that icon's not there anymore. That icon, that pulsing operator entity dog Navoz icon, seems to get stuck to your ship. And I'm going to try and avoid that happening by not going in and talking to them. $191. Are we saying it's over the hill or in the cave? It's over the hill. 6 of 10. Still haven't looked at the list. Ow. Well, this is another depot with another walker around it. Don't know if that's worthwhile. Oh, we have some red dots. Are you underground? I think you might be. Well, hello. Definitely got one red dot. I'm sure there are two. What's that? There's two. That's nice. Some more red dots are there. I think they're flying though. Dark hydrogen. It's weird when they're underground and lit by a different light. No, this is a dead end. Yeah, it's got to be a flying. So that's 9 of 10. Haven't even looked at the list yet. And find 2 underground things. Let's have a look. Let's see what the last one is. Rare ground, mostly nocturnal. Okay. Well, I think the sun's going down. And lo, they appear. It's a pineapple. Hello, pineapple. With your, I don't know if they are actual eyes or just camouflage. Very scared, doesn't want to talk to me. All right, okay. Let's move on. I think that was all I wanted to see here. I think we'll play for another half an hour or so. Large ship proximity. I was saying, I am enjoying the black hole jumps. Should really be a wormhole rather than a black hole, but that's fine. We can deal with that. I mean, as radioactive planets go, that looks very nice. Anooga Yufus. He's a right Anooga Yufus, he is. Should we, well, let's bring in the frigate. You won't catch the Viking ever losing their leg. Look at them. Yeah, they understand. So that's Anooga Yufus, which is radioactive. We've got a charred planet over here. A rainy planet in Gitwo S41. Airless moon. Irregular is contaminated. And a tropical planet. Well, that's not bad. There's 3 here. Kind of nice. We are in a low supply materials fusion economy. I don't think that's going to help me that much. Yes, I forgot about that. What about that? Yay, even more nanites. Yummy nanites. And I did, even, you know, considering I have 162,000 nanites, humble brag, I did even spurge out on all the painkillers, as is my wish. No, stick with the blue. I wish you could change the neon. That would be fantastic. I don't know how you get those. So many bones. Let's empty my pockets as I'm here. Remembering I have moved things about. Junk drawer, trade item, bones. I should probably make another. Lebianet was fine, yep. So is Aronium. Yep. Hard frame engine, that can go into purple. Ooh. This can go into storage, polyfiber. As can that. That was picked up on the grounded frigate, the abandoned freighter. Sulfurine is in planetary gases. That does remind me, I haven't looked at the stellar core harvesters today. Let's go back to that a second. That's better. That's excess. Yeah, that's a bit tidier, isn't it? What do we get in the starship? Some gold, some tritium. Nothing to open up, so we haven't been in conflict. Ship conflict, that is. Right. Encrypted user data, that can go. We'll keep the forged passport. Aronium can go because it's low value. Living glass still struggling to sell that, but that's all right. Not everyone appreciates the magic of the living glass production. Only a few connoisseurs. All right, let's have a look at these exosuit upgrades. This is one of these. I'm going to pop it over here. That will blow. Now this gives 33, 56, 108. 33 core health. That doesn't have any core health. Well, yeah, it does. 33 core health, 33 core health. So those two are similar. Sprint different. Sprint distance 56 and 100% life support. 106 life support. 56 sprint. Sprint distance 30 and life support. So that looks a bit dodge compared to this, doesn't it? Sprint distance 30, speed strength 34, life support 50, core health 33, core health 33 matched, life support sense doubled, sprint distance 56, and this has fuel efficiency 8. That has shield strength. I kind of like shield strength. Those two do. I'm gonna do it. Another one. No. Life support, shield strength, fuel efficiency. Anything matching? Life support is 69. And there's none of those. So these are unlike each other. Shield strength 65. See, that feels like it's more like this. Okay, now I'm going to pack that one away. Again, pack that away. Again, that can go away as well. Okay. I have a question in my head about this. I saw somebody else's exosuit set up with the various atmospheric shielding and vertical lines. And I thought, oh, that looks very efficient and nice, and it's easy to refuel when it's like that. And I am getting adjacency bonus being vertical, but I wonder if the time limit would be better if it was a square. I'm trying to think of a way of checking that. I think this one is fully charged, 100%. I could go to a cold planet and see how long I could survive with them in a straight line. Then top them up, re-jig them into a square and try again. Do we have cold planets here? This is tropical. That's contaminated. That's airless. That's rainy. That's radioactive. And that's charged. So now we've got hot places rather than cold places. We saw that one from space, so that's not too far away. I don't need to mark that one. This one's got rings. It's rainy. And this one, Eodomis Delta, tropical. So I'll mark that one just because you can only use a planet marker for one planet. There's the ringed planet over there. Which one are we nearby? That's the radioactive one. Sun. charred. There are two over there. Where's the icon? There. Alright, let's go there. Eodomis Delta. Tropical. Aggressive Sentinels. Still haven't taken a thumbnail either. It's lurking in the back of my head. Oh, are you going to be a trader? Oh, no. Okay. Well, these are notoriously traps. Pirates use them to hide. But if you not this one though, just a couple of storage canisters floating in space. That's nice. Bit of gold. Put it on the big pile of gold over there. God, it's taking a while to get here. These are the longest 8 seconds ever. Look at that. Oh! And that's right. If you're moving faster, time slows down. To the point that if you move at the speed of light, time stands still. Thank you, Einstein. Very nice. Hilly. Almost mountainous, you'd say. Minor settlement, but let's land and see how aggressive these Sentinels actually are. Radsto outpost. My apologies, just had to scratch me here. Right, red dots. That seems to be on the other side of the hill. Nothing else. Oh, another flying thing. Dragon wing. Yeah, something on the other side of this hill worth looking at, so of course now I can't see that. Can't. There was definitely a couple of red dots just the other side of this ridge. Well, I'll climb it anyway. And I can definitely hear animal noises. There's a couple of dots, but they're small. I would have thought that the ones I couldn't see from the settlement were large. There's one. Yeah, he's bug-like. Oh, I don't think I've... Maybe a walker? I'm going to have a bit closer look at that. Hello. I'm sorry to disturb you. No other signs of life from there. I'll tell you, I can't summon Bindle here. Why? How are you, Bindle? Let's go for a fly. I think we'll travel a bit further afield and see whether this mountainous terrain continues. It feels a bit early to have a look at the creature list. There's some water down here. A tarn. Another one there. Let's fly a bit south. Because it does look like it flattens out. But that just might be my imagination. It's one thing that No Man's Sky doesn't have really a concept of is rivers. What was that? Nothing. You have lakes and you have seas, but rarely rivers. Well, we're definitely heading out towards flatter and wetter ground. It's a waypoint. Whenever you're ready to land. Thank you. I don't know what was up with that at all. That felt... Pedcag. There's a red dot. So that's... We're now on half. 6 of 12. I feel better about checking the compendium list. Again, it's only my own personal motivation. I like to discover as many animals as I can naturally, organically. That building over there, which I'll head towards after I've checked this one out. And I reckon we've got some underwater animals to look at. Let's fire this off. Not only will this be another destination to go for. My apologies, just checking my... I don't know what that means. So we've got that one, 21 hours away. And the one we tagged, which is over there, which is walkable. But let's talk to the Autophage. How is it you can see through my protection aura? Well, I did this story element and it allowed me to, I don't know. It's part of the game, mate. Squiggly line construct Yarugaka Yagurukara stands stiffly in front of me, waiting. I'm not surprised with me just repeating their names stupidly. Have some Atlantidium. A gift? Thank you, pre-bound. See, this was unexpected. There are not many Autophage yet. Well, I think there are. But we are coming. Many echoes are still hitting. They in cool. They do. Yeah, we did that. I'd like to offer some assistance. I will repair a lost Autophage for you. So where are we going? He is over there. A 26-minute walk, so we're not going to do that. Let's get the ship. "30 seconds, and that's at low altitude as well. We could speed up a bit. Let's go above the cloud layer. And look, we're already there. Let's see if we can... find them well, let's see if we can find them by driving into trees. I think they're just in that little really? You calling this water, are you? That's interesting. I don't think it is water. Yeah, look. Reconstructed unit Tau R9 58H 30C. Some condensed carbon, some carbon nanotubes, and some chromatic metal. We can extract them. Have some Atlantidium. And we'll leave. Well, that was easily done. Do we want to have a look in? I tell you what, as we're here, I am going to have a quick look at the creature list. And we've got 2 more ground and underwater, and they're all underwater, so we don't have any cave dwellers. No. I was just going to do some analysis and fired off my terrain manipulator instead. Never mind. Just rocks. Interesting, can't see any marrow bulbs. There's one. Yep. Didn't need to be here, let's move on. Maybe it was marshy, maybe it was that. Well, I'm going to return to Macy Boy over here first. Oops. Luck of the NPCs aren't judgy. That was an awful landing. Hi guys. Yakagura. Handed the mission. I learned the word for offer. My standing is increased. Is that it? Cool. We're going to wander. Well, there's another land-based creature. Still got a rare ground always active, and all the others are underwater. So there's still a rare ground one somewhere lurking. Not around here though. And that's why it's good to give yourself things to aim for, so you don't just wander aimlessly around the surface. Not that there's anything wrong with wandering aimlessly around the surface. You can more than welcome to do that. But I find if I've got something highlighted on my scanner as a point of interest, that decides things like what direction should I travel in. If you haven't got anything else to go on, like, you know, it's found in the north or anything like that, or daytime or nighttime or any other limitation, having a there's another one over there. Might as well take that. Yeah, I can't see any red dots. That's the direction I came from. Do we want to go and see enemy slayer Iron Quan? Oh, just operated the light rather than the... That's something which has changed as well. You used to... That would turn the light on and off. It doesn't anymore. The switch is there, but... It doesn't actually affect the light. Oh, it's another waypoint. Voidseeker Aelgu, I saw your wave, you saw me. Voidseeker Aelgu, rebuilt and returned, turns to face me. I have a spool of nanocables. I accept this evidence that you are not hostile. Well, we have stories in our past. Beware of Greeks bearing gifts. Obviously that... None of all of us seek violence, but I do. Good lad. I cannot forgive the conversions for what they did. So we've got that one, a minor settlement in 21 hours. Is it the same one that they're... Both these waypoints have... The observatory. Oh, go away. No, I'm not interested. I don't want to fight. I mean, seems... Ow! Oh, is that flower? I should do it. Oh, come on. Well, I'm going to pop in now to this observatory. What a pain. Enemy Slayer Iononk. Gra. The warrior glares at me, their skin sagging, their frame evidently in pain, yet they still stand to face me. Too right. Tell me, interloper. Well, what should we say? A bit Cardiff. Tell me, interloper, do you know the secret of the universe? They've been reaching an ancient text, a bloodied scroll with Viking script. Upon it I see the image of two warriors standing before a great monolith, a dagger held behind one of their backs. There are 16 such images on the scroll. Point to the dagger. I point to the dagger and the warrior nods approvingly, whispering the name Nar. They give me a gift to assist me with my work. Oh, I hope it's cake. It's a life support module. Okay. Let's operate the observatory. The observatory is run down, but in this kind of blast fire and disuse. It appears to be once a refuge for the organisation called the Cult of Null. They were scanning many worlds for some unknown purpose. Death found them first, a symbol of the Crimson Orb scrawled across every machine. Through it all, the beacon blinks upon the screen. A code appears needed to decipher its point of origin, which is 239799, so taking the last number again. So I think it's even the same numbers. That one. Ignoring the heat, I punch in the code. I'm rewarded with a location in a distant system. Is it a distant system? Is it? No, it's in this system. It's another planet. Sun's up, sun's coming up. I'm still aware of those annoying sentinels. I do want to go that way. But I also... Hello. Fancy a swim. That's the way I've come. Oh, come on. Are you really going to be like that? Because what I'm going to do here... Three seconds. I'm going to hide behind this tree. I think I've got water very nearby there. Let's just park up here and we'll go for a swim. See if we can find any animals in here, because I think I've seen that in the distance. That's 21 hours, I know that. Well, you're one of the things. You're another of the things. And there are two more. There's one of them. No. It would be nice if I got all 4 in one go. Ah, 174. I just saw it. Oh, that's nice. I can leave the planet if I can remember where my ship is. It's over there. Yeah. All right. We shall visit this minor settlement. Like that. More volcanic. Don't know if I'm going to pop in to see Consul Yalilasara. I'll just take the flag and run away from the Sentinel. Go away. I'm leaving. Leaving. Leaving here. And then was that that's kind of nice actually. Yeah, I'm not happy with the square lines. We do a bit of that. We happy? Yeah, that's nice. Let's go visit that ancient ruin. Wasn't on our list. We wanted the ringed planet. Let's go for the ringed planet first. It's described as tropical. Aggressive Sentinels once again. I'm sure they're getting worse. And this is Gitwo S41, has a moon. There's an upcoming talent from Japan in the skateboarding world in street competition called Jinwoo. This is Jiwoo, but it did remind me Jinwoo. Jinwoo's amazing. Oh, look at that. See, that's not bad. Oh, I like that. That's a nice thumb. Give it a bit more wide angle feel, like that. And we might move the sun. Wow. How about that? Not completely water planet. I'm just happened to be in the ocean. We have some red dots, some seahorses, some conger eel-like things. I would be surprised if that's all we find underwater. There we go. There's 3 of 11. How's my air? Good. One needs recharging. I've only got 4. That poor Sentinel It's got that little bit of rock to look after. I'm going up into, no I'm not. Let's go up into the blackness space to see whether we can see some more detail. I've completely lost my focus. No, this is the tropical world we were looking at. There's some land. Let's go over there. Oh, what was that? Oh no, just some glowing plants. There's one. Free parking, my favourite. Gilzeb. Warrior Incan, how are you? I'm just going to operate the observatory. The observatory is run down, bearing the scars of blast fire and disuse. It appears to be one to a refuge for organisation. Go, blimey. No, can't escape it. They were scanning many worlds for an unknown purpose. Death found them first. A symbol of crimson ore crawled across every machine. Yet through it all, a beacon blinks upon my screen. A code appears to be needed to decipher its point of origin. Oh my god, it is actually the same numbers each time. Not in the heat, I punch in the code and I get a reward. Nothing found? What does that mean? You didn't give me anything. Should we have a chat with him? Yeah, come on then. Hello, Warrior Incan. The warrior is exasperated, screaming down their communicator channel at what appears to be an infant of their own species. Do you wish to end up like this pathetic interloper, child? You must train harder. The warrior turns the communicator towards me, barking instructions like in an alien tongue. Joining the screaming. Joining the screaming and causing the infant to cry. The warrior shakes their head in disappointment at the infant, giving me a token reward for my troubles. Gra gra, gra gra. Where is that pesky sentinel? It's over there. Five. Do we can get all of these? There's another one. Fair away, 300 units. I'm gonna. $55 units, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a wheel. As I live and breathe. A living wheel. New, yeah. Oh, Sana. How do I make you happy? Oh, well, let's gently pat you. And give you a creature pellet. You like them, don't you? There you go. Another animal over there. I can't see what it is. Oh, sure. Fall into a hole. Oh, it's a tentacle monster. That's 8 of 11. That's pretty good going. 3 more to find. None are here. Okay. Well, I'll take the knowledge stone. And we'll get in my ship. I'm going to take off just to put myself out of harm's way and have a look at what we have left. We've got a rare ground always active here. Uncommon flying diurnal and uncommon underwater always active found in the north. So I want daytime found in the north, water. I think we can do that. If I get back in the cab, I am in the north. Not sure what the local time is, but obviously it's night time, I can tell that far. Cool, we see people. So I'm just moving to a higher atmosphere so I can move to the north a little quicker. According to my scope, I wasn't. I was -5, which is just below the equator. That should be enough. I'm in the north now, but I do want one that's underwater. Which way round is it? I'll head for those islands or that land in the distance. Yeah, this looks good.
And there we are. Nice. That's the northerly animal found. Now we need the daytime animal found. Sun looks like it's coming up that way in the east. How traditional. So let's fly towards the east. And it was ground. Oh, I've still got 2 left. My apologies. Rare ground always active, uncommon flying diurnal. So it's only it daytime flyer. I'm heading towards the sun now. I could go a bit faster than this. Let's skim across the there's a nice big chunk of land. Let's try here. No settlements, but one flyer, one ground, and rare. The ground is rare. There you are. We've got some dragonflies, and let's see if I can see anything close by. That final creature bonus. Yeah, it's just its rarity is going to be the rare ground always active. What direction shall we travel? Well, let's get some compressed carbon. I am thinking of removing some of the weaponry from my own multi-tool. Red dot! No. Where were you, red dot? There. Oh, it is a skimmer. There. Come on. Job done. I think we can leave this planet now. Shall we fly back? Blindle, Blindle, come here. You have a pellet. Have an egg. Well done, Blindle. Seems weird to take off and leave them, but maybe there should be more jeopardy in No Man's Sky. If you leave your pet upon the surface of a planet. I don't know why I'm flying towards this rock, but I am. Because it's no longer a rock. Right. Well, that was nice. Jihu. Or Jiho? Jihu. Jihu. And we will go and have a look at this ancient ruin. There was a... No, that was it. I think that was it. Just the ancient monument now. And I think we might call that today's session complete. Once we've done this and gone back to capital ship, and then we'll put the freighters out for missions. I mean, I don't necessarily need to do this, but it's on my list. It's on my scope, so I might as well. Visit, I should get a couple of words out of it, if nothing else. There's a couple of words. Anything else? No other knowledge stones around. The Urzob landmark. It's a Viking plaque, but I think you'll find the plaque is cold and silent because I've completed the saga of the Viking. I seek help with the language. And I learned the word already. I didn't know that word. Already. Amazing. Squeaks of... What are we? We're at 6.2 rads. Eleven species. Excuse me, I've definitely got the cost today. Ow! Yeah, right. One more red, maybe two. Yeah, one. Another flyer. 7 of 11, there's 4 left. Should have a quick swim and see. I'm not going to look at the list yet. Let's keep the exploration to its one of discovery. There's one being. Only 3 left. Oh, now 2. If I can figure out where that one is. Well, there's only one left. Might as well scan some rocks on them here. No. So let's... Alluring specimen, my ass. I don't think I'm going to do for that one, but we'll head back towards the ship.
Incoming storm.
Where's Bindel? There you are. Let's go this way, Bindel. Well, you're doing a very good job flying in the radioactive supercell. The Orosip platform. Nice and simple. Anything of interest? Take the nanites out of that. So, what's the missing creature? I hear you all ask. It's a rare ground always active one. No geography to it. That's my capital ship. Might as well sort through a Bindle's dung. Yeah, but what direction should we go in? I kind of want to go that way. For no reason. It's not you, is it? No. No red dot. Oh, there's an unknown building. Let's go for that. Bindle, come on. Come on. We're going, Suitwalker. We're going towards this unknown building. Wampu thing enclave. Okay. It's a big jump. I mean, to leave this planet without completing the creature bonus doesn't sit well with me. Yeah, it's rare, but it's ground. I mean, come on. Got some local disturbance here. Probably radioactive. Oh, it's electrical. It is radioactive. So let's stay clear of that. For a moment there I thought I saw a red dot, but one, it was in the sky. It should be wrong, but I thought maybe it could be a pillar. Alright, so we've got another building. That was kind of in the direction that we've come from. Radioactive shielding is down to 0, so my life support is at 10%, so let's top those up. There you are. Nope. That is all of that. So we can now head back to in the direction we're going, which is that way. All creatures have been collected. replete and satiated from my exploration. I will put the bindle back in my pocket. Oh, I didn't actually visit that other... Oh, I did. I went by there, didn't I? Yeah. It was just a flag and some damaged machinery. So, yes. More nanites for the pile, thank you very much. Got that one. Jiwoo. Oh, didn't get that one. In my mind there was one that was missing. Oh, even more. Okay. Okay, back to the capital ship, and I think I'm going to send out the frigates. Really, I've definitely got that stickiness. What do you want? Come on then. That's my capital ship right there. I don't know if you noticed. Really? He really didn't want to go down, did he? Thank you. Oh, I tell you what, I've probably got some upgrades I can sell, haven't I? Yeah. So let's nip into the space station, sell those. I'm embarrassed more than anything else. Disappointed in my own inability to fly into a hull. Ridiculous. I mean, The natural landing is a good landing. That's an 8 out of 10. But and the judges have to just judge it on that. But the approach was so bad. Hey dude. Technology merchant und. Would you like to buy some upgrades off me instead of... Yeah, well, your equipment assaults me. Have you thought about that? Gra gra. Yeah, sell all of these. There's that annoying stickiness. There's nothing else I really want to do here. Oh, I didn't look at what guild we're at. It's Explorers, fine. If it's ever the mercenary goes, you can sell some of the pirate transponders on. Oh, poor Corporal. I don't know what you left to my ship, but that's very annoying. My capital ship, yes. So whatever the patch was that I installed this morning, it didn't get rid of that. It's getting very reliable to reproduce, so I might give it a go and try it a few times so I can set up a bug report. Okay. We're very close to running out of fuel, I know that. 600 and 700 litres. I think that's enough. Hello, Captain Friend. Joyous day for the fleet. I have charted new expedition routes. Have you, Fossey? Have you done it with the Vossi Bob? Have you thought about doing that? We shall start with a combat patrol. Probably Ubik. Yeah, Ubik, let's go Ubik. And bolstered with a support vehicle of Doremi for Sol Latido. Enjoy. Yes, you'll sort out the strife in yourself to be. Trade exhibition 2 stars, so let's make it 4 with Anathem. And Olivine Window. That's 5 stars. Well, that's fine. 50 tons. I've spent 100 so far. Voyage of Discovery. Nursery Crime. Plus Airtight Garage. It's 5 stars, no fuel. And 2 balanced exhibitions. Grew, who we send? Trouble with Lichen and Pat Labor. And 1 3-star mission, which is balanced. The famous Newt. So that's good. Do I need to empty my pockets? I've got a few of these. I don't need these. Just down to 2 200s. 400 fuel, maybe one more mission, and then I have to make some more space fuel. See what else is for sale. Get relics can go. Viking dagger can go. That'll do. Oh, there's a little bit more space fuel. Tidy. Did I pick up my carbon this morning? I don't know if I did. Ah. You doing a great job. Good. Didn't even react. That's how engrossed in their work they are. Oh yeah. Pick up this. What? I'm vocalizing this now because if I vocalize it, then there's a very good chance we'll actually do this. Instead of traveling on, I think we'll do some purple star exploration tomorrow, and just see what this local cluster can what's the word? Deliver. Let's go. Yeah, let's go with deliver. That's fine. I think that's it. Yes. Oh, thank you very much for watching. I do have a Discord. Let me quickly add that to the chat. Invite. Never save. Copy link. Let's put that into the chat. That's my Discord. Please do stop by it. Worryingly, that changes. I'm not sure about it. It keeps worrying. Even though I'm choosing indefinite and everyone, it keeps coming up with a new URL, and I don't know why. But that happens. Yes, I'm trying to build a Discord. That would be nice to people to talk to about No Man's Sky. But I also am on Game Hub and what's the other LMS Discord? Distant World Tours. But yes, my Discord is just MacV, M-A-C-H space V. Because at the moment in time we're just doing this, playing No Man's Sky, but I don't want to be limited to that. Still trying to find a game in the evening that I want to play. Still haven't found one. Tempted, though I don't have any money to buy the. Well, I could buy the old. play Assassin's Creed Mirage. I haven't played that one. I've played all the others, and that's cheaper than buying Shadows. Shadows looks fantastic. I'm a Japanophile, so it's very much aimed at me, I think. But I think I will also be continually just comparing it to Ghost of Tsushima, which was such a good game. Specifically for me, I've never come across an open world game that it was like, it could have just started out Mark's game. This game is for you and nobody else. It was so wonderfully perfect. In that it allowed you to go around being a samurai, but also explore and find just exceptional beauty and just stuff that, you know, it reacted to you in a very Japanese way, and I really like that. So I'm really looking forward to the next Ghost series, just to see where they can replicate it. And I've got good hope because they did Ghost of Iki, which was also very good, very enjoyable. So yeah, that's on the list, but that's not out yet. And of course there's Grand Theft Auto 6, but everybody's going to play that, including me, for sure. And I do like I like sandbox adventure, so they're kind of things I'm looking at. But right now, I'd love to have something in the evening that I'm playing. I like racing games, but I don't think they're very good for streaming. I don't have a tendency to talk. There's a massive fly in my flat. Talk a lot when I'm racing. Same when I'm battling, I don't talk a lot. And for streaming, in my brain, I think, well, you want stuff that you should be able to vocalize and talk through, because it seems like people like that. I like that when I watch gamers. I like people who talk, because you get to know them. Anyway, that's enough of my prattling. Tomorrow, yes, let's look at some purple stars and continue our journey into the beginning, to the center of Calypso, which will be the third galaxy I've done this from. But in the meantime, have a great day. If you'd like, please like, subscribe, and do all that other stuff that people say. Share. Set up Reddit so that people can say nasty things. That was caged, wasn't it? That was very barbed. I don't like Reddit. Not that that matters to anybody. But until then, we'll start again tomorrow about 11 o'clock. See you then.